New tonight, the price tag of parenting is stretching family budgets. From daycare to diapers and everything in between, raising a child has never been cheap. In today's economy, though, many parents say it feels nearly impossible. Between inflation, housing costs, and childcare, families are feeling overwhelmed. Channel 8's Karen LaCresse shows us just how expensive parenting has become and what some families are doing to cope with that. Karen?
Behind me is Kids Imagination Station. This daycare is an example of where costs keep adding up for parents. From formula to school supplies, many families say they're spending more now more than ever. And in some cases, they're having to make tough sacrifices just to get by.
It's just, you know, the age-long story of parents just sacrificing for their kids in order to create that better life. But nowadays, it just seems more is being sacrificed.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture estimates it now costs over $230,000 to raise one child to the age of 18, and that's before college. For parents like McKenna Shannon, the price of parenting in 2025 is taking a toll. Saving for college or extracurricular activities will sometimes be put on pause to sacrifice for more pressing items.
Extracurriculars, yeah, we've been looking into like more free activities around the area, so yeah, those have definitely been paused and definitely feeling a little bit of mom guilt from that. So
childcare is one of the biggest expenses.
When you find out that you're pregnant, you pretty much have to start calling daycares ASAP.
Averaging more than $9,500 a year and often more in larger cities.
Most, I would say like 75 to 80% of the kids that we serve here are on state subsidy. What I've noticed is that the kids that are on subsidy, those are the parents who are more likely to either like lose their job or not even necessarily lose their job, but if they get a pay raise, then they're kicked off subsidy, or you know, things like that that affect the programs that they may be taking advantage of already. And so
families are responding in different ways, some delaying having children, others moving in with relatives or cutting back on some essentials. Shannon says the financial pressure on parents today is reshaping how families plan, work, and raise children. And without long-term policy changes, the costs may keep climbing. Until then, families like McKenna's are doing what they can and hoping they can keep up.
Sometimes I do worry that like if we can't get out of this hole, that certain opportunities will not reach them.
One mom I spoke to says she's 8 months pregnant and is high risk, but she's still working because she lives paycheck to paycheck and struggles to afford basic groceries, so childcare is out of the question. Reporting in Lincoln, Karen LaCresse, Channel 8 News.